Hi. April 17, 2014. Addendum video to Divine's message to Christianity. Because during last video I came under assault, as I reported, so I want to let you know that. 4 more things. A couple more things. Number 1, books, media, if any political person or political figurehead tries to sell you a book, they're more interested in selling you a book than they are the actual truth. Connections to faith is not dictated nor determined on how many books you have. You could have a whole library full, and as long as you can understand the material. But under political bias, don't buy into any of that. Any faith slant with political bias. The evangelical movement in the United States knows especially too well what I'm referring to here. Political burning. When it was discovered that Bush 43's entire second term re-election was predicated upon him making promises to the evangelical movement and not delivering. That basically disenfranchised a lot of people. And that kind of action is not tolerated. And if a politician only courts you during the period of election, right now in the United States we're facing the 2014 midterm elections to determine the makeup of the 114th United States Congress, being seated January 3, 2015. But that's beyond the point. Try to keep faith out of politics. Politics out of faith. And then you'll see the world through much more clearer eyes. The initiation of common sense, logic, and reality. Anything that's based in reality. Use all 3 to discern any information being placed before you. The only agency you can actually trust in this case is the Kingdom directly, which is the one producing these sequence of videos. Because A, we don't do spin, we don't do slant, we don't make promises that we cannot keep. That's why certain information is shallow, certain information seems choppy, or seems avoiding certain topics. And another thing to the American Christians. There is a few things before our table. No, Obama is not the Antichrist. No, there's not a war on every kind of aspect. Just block all that out. That's the noise you need to be blocking out. Stuff you need to be allowing in is health pertaining to your family, on the medicines they take, the food they eat. Go GMO free and organic. Divine and Sire made GMO free and organic. Man and corporations made GMOs. They're also a part of the control apparatus to get everybody fat and docile. Okay? To reiterate, the assault that I came under on the last video is whose sole purpose And the reason why it's used is to basically make somebody like me so flippy of just wanting it to end that I block out and go crazy. They want me to do that every time, so that it gives you the impression that us spirituals and us with the kingdom and those of the higher intelligence bracket are somehow crazy or insane. We're here to tell you we're not. Just that it's like a Doberman Pinscher. It's considered to be a freak breed in nature, an unnatural breed. Doberman Retriever and a standardized Pinscher, I think, is the makeup of it. Its head stops growing, its skull stops growing at a certain point, but the one half of it, its head keeps on growing. The other one half, the brain keeps on growing. The other half, the skull stops growing. So those two are the reason why Doberman Pinschers wind up going insane, because they can't explain what's happening to themselves. That's the case of being targeted like the way I do via spiritual means, supernatural, paranormal, and their newest weapon. Something called the directed energy weapon technology, which is going to be debuting on the U.S. Navy ship sometime in 2015. It's basically a laser, which they can pre-position anywhere and zap anyone they want to at any time. And it hurts like hell. I get hit with that all the time, and also get hit like concussion hits, where it's like there's somebody here, like BAM! And it's like I feel this entire portion of my jaw from here to here go inward. And guess what? There's nobody there. How is this happening? Basically, this is how they beat up on people like us. It's to be expected, yes, because you're doing Sire's work, but trust that whoever decides to actually step up in a manner like this will be rewarded the greatest. You will forever have the protection of the kingdom. Alright? Let me let you go. Wasted too much of your time. Remember, protect one another. Keep one another holy. The order you are to do: the kingdom, your family, your faith, then your community, then your government, then your nation. In that sequence. That's your priority sequence. Alright? Now, people, God bless you all. We will take care of every last one of you. We're going to try. And to any of you with any gifts, now's the time to bust them out. And let us see what you can truly do. Because sky's the limit here. The expansion of my aircraft just basically defines it. There's nowhere we cannot get to. We love you all. Kiss to you all. Love yous. Bye. Peace. Peace.